Welcome back, everyone. Book clubs just continue to grow in popularity, seemingly. A lot of celebrities we know highlighting some of their favorite reads these days, right? But one such group gathering with a bigger purpose. Wellstone is a nonprofit here in North Alabama, transforming the way we talk about mental health. And here to share how is our new friend, Karen Petersen. Karen, my friend, welcome to the show. We are so grateful. Before we chat this book club, which I'm so excited to chat, tell us first just again about Wellstone, who you guys are, and how you help this community.
Well, thank you so much for this opportunity to talk about the book club and Wellstone as the larger umbrella piece. But so Wellstone's been around for over 50 years.
Wow.
People may better recognize it as the Mental Health Center of Madison County,
right.
Or that place. It used to be referred to as the place where those people go. But a lot has changed as far as stigma. We serve anywhere from 11,000 to 14,000 children, adolescents, and adults every year, depending on the year. We have more than 70 programs that are very unique to the different types of mental illnesses and substance abuse programs we see, not just here in Madison County in North Alabama, but all over the country and all over the world.
Yeah, and you mentioned again, it's been around for 50 years. You did, though, recently open a new facility. We're seeing photos there on the screen. How has that helped you guys with these programs?
Well, it has helped this entire community. For so long, people with a mental health crisis, it could be suicidal, it could be delusions, hallucinations, they have gone to jail, they have gone to the emergency department, and the ERs are already so overwhelmed. So now we've got this amazing place, and you saw the grand opening there with Governor Kay Ivey and the Department of Mental Health Commissioner Kim Boswell, and now people are finally getting the mental health care they need, the stabilization, the diagnoses, the treatment, and the ongoing treatment plan with the respect and the dignity and the compassion that they deserve.
I'm so grateful to you mentioned compassion, because I think that is the biggest component, obviously. And you mentioned too, Karen, I mean, it was previously referred to as this place that people go, right? Which I think sometimes people think, well, I don't need that, I'm not going there. But this new facility has made it so much more approachable. What kind of cases are you seeing? I mean, obviously I know you can't share too much, but this is really applicable to the common man, I'm assuming.
Well, 1 in 5 of us has a mental illness of some sort. 1 in 4 of us has a substance abuse issue, an addiction, or a mental illness. So really it is so prevalent, and people are getting the help they need. Wellstone is available to provide help. We have so many resources for mental illness, whether it's traditional psychiatric care, therapy, or something if you are having that emergency. And we are finally building a pediatric addition to the crisis center.
Praise God.
So Huntsville has no inpatient psychiatric care for our kids. Huntsville, Alabama's largest city, has no inpatient care. So kids get shuttled around for by about 800 times a year by HEMC. And HEMC is wonderful and great, but they are going to get treatment away from their families, away from their homes, and it's also taking an ambulance out of commission for up to 10, 12 hours if they go to Mobile.
Yeah, well, we're so grateful that that new resource, hopefully very soon on the way. And Karen, we thank you so much. Again, just like you mentioned, the compassion you have on your team. You are trained in the most professional of ways, so you know what you're doing. You also, though, often have fun, I'm sure, in a lot of ways. Let's talk this book club initiative. I'm so excited to chat how this is going to work.
Thank you, and you're so welcome to come. So it is completely, you know, some people are like, oh my gosh, I'm involved in too many things. I'm already involved in a book club. This is a one-off. We're going to do this quarterly. Every quarter we'll have a different topic, a different book related to mental health and or substance abuse issues. So the first book is going to be about Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig, who's
captivating title.
Big book that was on the bestseller list is The Midnight Library. Matt Haig contemplated suicide. He was on a cliff ready to topple over at the age of 24. Wow. He pulled back, he didn't do it, and years later he wrote this book, Reasons to Stay Alive. So we're reading this book. We decided we wanted to have this safe, positive environment where people could read books about topics like that and really begin talking about them, really in an effort to bring the community together and rally around mental health and addiction and share things that they may have, whether it's affected them personally or something that they see in the book that they didn't recognize, how other people are feeling and how other people are suffering.
Yeah, it's such a wonderful initiative you started, Karen. I'm so grateful because, like we said, we talk about book clubs all the time. Goal is to just feel united, and what more of an important topic to feel united on. As we mentioned, we all struggle with this, and even if not too terribly, we certainly know someone who does. So, Karen, thank you again so much for what you've done. Big question now for people who either want to benefit from Wellstone or want to learn more about the book club. What are the resources we need to know about?
All right, so the Snail on the Wall has created a page for it, and I believe there is a link that you all have. And just RSVP, we are capping it at about 50, and we are going to have Kenny Anderson, who is with the City of Huntsville, of course, as our moderator. Fun fact, he is also a licensed clinical therapist. So he will be an extraordinary member of this book club team that we have. And we're excited to see who comes, how the conversation goes, and where we go from here.
We're so excited too. Karen, thank you again for coming on and for what you and your team have done. We're going to have that sign up link likewise on tvliving.com. Karen, we so